Alright guys, it's July 18, Thursday. So, yesterday, I'm trying to remember what I did yesterday. Yesterday, I went to Roger's house, picked up some shopping list for stuff I need to buy. Spent some time there talking to him. Then I went and got some, I don't know if I want to say this, raw milk. We'll leave it at that. And then I came out here to the property, watered trees down here at the, gave them 5 gallons. Then I met a plumber that was referred to me who gave me an extremely high quote. I wasn't really happy with that. So we're going to try a couple other ones. And then when I was done, I hooked up the trailer and I went and bought the stuff that Roger had given me as a list to buy. We got some OSB for the roof. I got some 2x6s for framing this end wall, even though we have a few left over here, but that will be used for that. And then we got some 2x6s for fascia and some 1x4s for tying some stuff together. The exciting news is I just got these delivered. These are the trusses that I've been waiting a month and a half for. And I look at them and I think $1,920 I think for all this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 trusses, I believe. So yeah, I'm glad we're doing this first house like this. These trusses aren't as overwhelming. It seems like they're not as big. So anyway, we have basically every day in our 10-day forecast we have rain. And so what we're doing is these just got delivered about an hour ago. Roger's going to meet me out in here in about a half an hour. And we're just going to do what we can. It's already 86 degrees out here. It's hot. Sunny. We do have a little bit of a breeze, thank goodness. Nicole, my daughter's going to come out, her friend Tyler. And so there'll be 4 of us. So we can start putting these trusses up with Roger. And if we don't need all 4 of us, I might actually get Nicole to shoot some footage today and get us some shots of us doing stuff, because I don't, like you guys know, I don't like to shoot stuff while Roger's helping me, because Roger's here helping me and I don't want to mess around and waste his time. When I'm on my own, I don't care. I love to show you guys and I'm trying to help everybody, but anyway, that's just my take on it. Got the truck running right now so I can keep the AC going, so I can hop in there right now and relax until everybody gets here. This is exciting. We're gonna get a roof on here pretty soon. Alright guys, we've been thinking it's going to rain for a while. It just started sprinkling, but not too bad. So we got this much put up so far. This is lower on purpose, and this looks wonky because there's just nothing we can do about that. This end's always going to be lower, and you'll see why later. Looks good. We're pooped out. We're tired. I don't like starting in the afternoon. It's already miserable as soon as I start. Anyway, we will start back here at 8:30 tomorrow morning, hopefully, is the plan. Alright guys, July 19, about 1:30. Roger and I were out here framing, and as you can see, I just got drenched. So we had to wrap it up really quick. I can pull around here to the side so you can see a little bit better what we've been doing. Today we finished the rafters, the trusses, the end of the house where we have flat ceilings. The rest of it will be kitchen and living room, and that'll be scissor trusses. As you can see, we put the fascia board out here on the end. That was really tough, and that's what we were doing when it started to rain, so we just had to stop. But yeah, that's what we're getting done. And like I said before, there's rain in the forecast like every day, so we have to just come out and try and go till we get rained out, or we'll never get out here and get anything done. So I was already soaked like it was raining anyway, but it gets hard working in there. So, and I come up here and I disconnect all my electrical and things like that, just in case, because there's a lot of plugs plugged in all the way around, all the way down, so I don't want it to short out somewhere. I will see you guys the next time I'm out here. Probably going to be Sunday is the next time Roger can get out here, so that'll be in a couple days from now. All right, we'll see you guys then. All right guys, July 21, almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Roger and I started about 9 o'clock. He headed home. I cleaned up. We did this truss, this truss, this truss today, 3 trusses, plus the connecting them together up here today. You guys, the humidity is a killer. We have to stop by 12 or 1. Well, we make it into 1 or 2 a lot of the time, but it's rough. You can barely see the top of a board right there. I'm putting in, that's going to be my job tomorrow. We put all these blocks, braces that are going across on the outside this today, and tied all that together. And you know, these blocks that go out here, half of them we did today, the other half are all the way across. But so we have that fascia board out here. It's starting to get slow going. All the walls popped up pretty fast, but now it's hard work. It's raining every day. It's humid. Luckily it's only been a low 80s for the last couple days and the next few days, but it gets rough. Val's here. She just came right when we were wrapping it up. The trailer with some wood left. We still got some wood there. We're down, I think, to 10 trusses, so we got to do those all the way across, and we still got to build the end wall and put that final truss up. Definitely makes you think about, we were talking today about having to do this big house. To give you perspective, these are for a 16-foot wide house. These trusses, I think they're probably, well, they're going out a little over a foot on each side, so maybe they're 18 footers, and they're 2x4s. That house over there is going to be 36 foot and 2x6s. There's no way we're going to be able to do what we're doing right now by ourselves. We'd have to have a crane and some manpower, so we're already starting to think about possibly hiring out for the next job, for framing at least. There's certain things we can do, like the wall, certain things like that, even though it's hard, but it's on the ground and we can do it, what we can do. This framing is hard, picking all that stuff up and being up there. Alright guys, I'm going to be back out here tomorrow. I'll be able to film a little bit more tomorrow, show you what I'm doing, because Roger won't be here in the morning. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. It looks like we're going to get some rain here pretty soon. Wrapping it up right at the right time. Alright, we'll see you guys tomorrow, or the next time I'm out here. Hey, good morning everybody. It's July 22, about 8:30 in the morning. Got out here a little bit earlier because I'm not meeting Roger today. Be on my own. It's nice and very overcast. It was about 70 when I pulled in, so it's still supposed to get up into the 80s. But right now it's very comfortable. Actually, I wore my shorts today because I'll kind of be, my projects I'm doing today are kind of in the shade. So I can be a little bit more comfortable, maybe. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and load the truck up with everything, give you a little show of what I go through every morning. I don't always show this because Roger's here, but all the stuff I got to go through before he gets here, and just getting everything around. And then at the end of the day, I got to close it all up. All right, let's get to work. So that's what we got, loading all that stuff up in the morning in the back of the truck. I just leave the tailgate down, then I go up there to the site and back up and unload everything. You know, we are supposed to get some rain today. I hope I don't get... it gets hairy when you're trying to put everything away and it's pouring down rain. So, all right, let's get up there and unload this. I am in four-wheel drive because this has been quite muddy. So anytime I come on the mud, I go in four-wheel drive. Something you should know about me is that I absolutely hate heights. Even up here, most people will say, oh, that's not that bad. And you're right, it's not. But I don't like it. I'm very thankful we have this scaffolding, but it still shakes and rocks, and I just don't like it. I don't like ladders. I just don't. So I'm doing my best to climb up and down this thing and not fall off. Anyway, so what we're doing is I got a 1x6 here that we ripped in half, and we're going along here as to create a nice seal up to the rafters. And then my next step from here to here, between each rafter, is to put a 2x4 that's going to go here even, and I guess the name for those is bird blocks, keep the birds from getting into your attic. So that's what I'm doing, all the way down both sides, this and the bird block. We got this started yesterday. Roger just wanted to show me a little of what I'm doing, and then yeah, I'm on my own today. So I'm gonna take, what I'm gonna do is do maybe 1, 2, 3 measurements, 1, 2, and 3 measurements, write them down, and then go down and cut them down here, and then come back up, nail them, move my scaffolding down, and do another 3 in a row. That way I'm not up and down for every single cut. All right, let's get to it. Alright guys, but I start around 8:30 or so, and I got that fascia board and the bird blocks all the way down to here, and on the other side as well, all the way down. Definitely harder on this side because I couldn't get the scaffolding up. So that you can kind of see. I think I showed you a little bit. I don't know. So what happens is where the scaffolding comes, we put this fascia board and it goes down. That goes down, you know, covers the front a little bit where the siding will meet it. And then these are the bird blocks. Plywood will go on here for the roof, and the birds can't get in, or anything else for that matter. So that's what I did. I think that's probably like a little bit over halfway. So that's it, man. Tomorrow Roger and I will come back out and keep on carrying with these trusses. I absolutely dread these trusses. I hate the trusses. They're so hard. And going up and down, oh man, they're just a pain. At least over here, it was a pain navigating walls and stuff, yet you have the walls for support and things you can step on. When you get out here, there's nothing. So it's a lot harder, especially when there's just the two of us. All right, time to put stuff away. Guys, started at about 8:30. Now it's about 1:45. Over 5 hours maybe. 82 degrees. And this morning when I looked, it was like 96% humidity. Something like that. So just because it's only 82 doesn't mean that it's all that cool. Let's see here real quick. And it's saying we're only at 72% humidity right now, which is interesting because there's over 90. But we have rain starting at 7 o'clock tonight. And we got rain for tomorrow, Wednesday and Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So it's going to keep on being wet. All right, guys, I will see you tomorrow most likely. I'll see you the next time I'm out here for sure. Probably going to be meeting Roger tomorrow and keep on working on trusses. All right, we'll see you guys then. Good morning, everybody. It's July 23. What is this, Tuesday? And it's getting close to 9 o'clock in the morning. I was supposed to meet Roger here at 8:30, and he gave me a call a little bit. A few minutes before that, when I was almost here, said he'd run a little late, so I'm just enjoying the morning and getting stuff ready over here on the platform. And it is already quite muggy and humid, but just enjoying the beauty of the property. Someday when we actually have this house up and I can just get up and roll out of bed and go right into work in here. And all right, guys, Roger left a while ago, but I got left on my own. It's 2 o'clock. He left like around 11. What we did was we got some more trusses up, and then he left, and I did the trim and the bird blocks. So we're all the way out here. Made a little boo-boo, and I'm not pointing fingers at Roger, but it's been he's the one calling the shots, but I'm not blaming him. He thought we needed to tie these trusses together to this main frame, so we ended up using 2 trusses side by side right here. And what should have happened was we should have not used that one, and we could have used like a 2x4 or something to tie that together, because that extra truss right there should have been going down here. We needed 3 trusses. We need 3 trusses, the end one and 2 more. And when we got done, I was like, oh no, where's the truss that we're missing? And that's where it's at. So I had to do an emergency order, and the company's being really cool. Today is Tuesday, and they're hoping they're going to have it ready by Thursday. Hey, I'm not complaining. I had to wait like a month and a half for the first time around, and the fact that they're squeezing a truss in for me and getting it done, I'm happy with that. I will see you guys the next time I'm out here, most likely tomorrow. All right, guys, July 24. It's a Wednesday, almost 12:30. We started early today, about 8:30. It's very cloudy, but it's quite humid. So this is what we got done today. Came out and helped us, and he is a very agile, strong, young 20-year-old guy. So that helps Roger and I out a lot. We also put the 2x8 fascia all the way around, down both sides. Put some more reinforcements up here, tying all the trusses together. So it's looking good. It's starting to, I would say it's starting to look like a house, but I feel like it started looking like a house as soon as I started from the ground up. Yeah, looking good. All right, so we'll be back out here tomorrow. Diego won't. He's working, but luckily he had today off and was able to help us. And then the next time Diego's available, get going back up on the roof again. All right, we'll see you guys the next time I'm out here. All right, guys, July 25, almost 9 o'clock. I've been here a little bit, but not in any hurry to get started. We have rain forecasted all morning. When you're here in the southeast, you got to go ahead and give it a shot, it seems like, because sometimes there'll be forecasted rain and it'll just sprinkle a little bit, or just go for a few minutes, or even just a half an hour, and then you're like, oh, I wasted a whole day. I could have went ahead and tried and it would have worked out. So I drove all the way down here. I went through a few sprinkles and mist thinking, oh, when I get down there, I'm just going to turn around and come back because it looks like it's getting more and more. And then it stopped. So then I got down here and got my stuff out, and you're probably not going to see too much, but it's starting to sprinkle. There's drips falling in here and down here. So last night, I think I heard it raining at our house, and it must have dumped here because that's one of the biggest puddles I've seen recently, and at the back of the trailer over here, that I've seen recently out here. So, not a good, my advice, if I had some, if anybody wants to listen, is if you move to the Southeast or live in the Southeast, just my experience of being a newbie and living here, you do your best to time it to not build your house in the summer, and especially in July, because it's humid, it's hot, and you're constantly getting rain and mud, and it's just a mess. Much though they're, I'm from the West Coast, so there you would want to do spring or fall. Summer still not because it's so hot. But here, almost winter, when we get less rain and it's nice and cool, is a better time to build, it seems like. Anyway, I have an assignment to do until Roger gets here, and I'll show you what that is. Alright guys, what I'm doing is something that I think is pretty dumb. It's hurricane ties. It's a code here. And we're literally at the base of the Smoky Mountains. We're not far from there. We're over a 3-hour drive from the ocean. Anyway, I don't know how far hurricanes come in. I just have a hard time believing that far inland you have strong enough winds in to rip your roof off at the base of the mountains. But anyway, these are the basic, what they look like. There's all kinds of different ones, but these are like the cheapy basic ones, I believe, if I understand right. So you're supposed to tie them. You're tying like this. You're tying the trusses to the frame of the house, basically. I didn't know which ways these went. They could go up this way. They can go all kinds of different ways. And then I watched a couple of videos, and the guy said that this, where it says the plane, what's this called? Plate line right here. There's a plate line here and a plate line here. So that's where you need to put, no matter if you're going this way or whatever, your plate line needs to be there. Other than that, it doesn't really matter. So I said, oh, okay. I did this one wrong because I thought that's what I was supposed to do, and then I said, oh, I'm going to watch a video. So then I watched a video, and they were showing it like this, and I said, oh, okay, cool, that makes sense. I put it to the plate line nice and strong. Then I got to this truss where I had to do something different. I couldn't do it like this. And then I put it up like this, and then I realized I'm going to have drywall ceiling right here, drywall on the wall. I have to pull all these off, and I have a lot of nails in there, and so I'm really frustrated. That's going to be a booger to get those off, I think. Anyway, so that's what I got to do. So starting with this one, I did that one, this one, this one, this one. I think those are going to be okay. I'm going to get up here and rip these off. Roger's coming out. We got the other truss, and so when he gets out, we'll try to do some work down here on the end. This is my busy work for when there's nobody here, and it's something I can do without Roger's instruction, which obviously I couldn't do without Roger's instruction. And we'll see how far we get, because it's been decently sprinkling the whole time. I don't know that I really want to be climbing up and down on this, and it's all muddy and gross on top, and putting trusses. So when Roger gets out here, we'll see what we decide to do. All right, I got this one out, and gonna go ahead and put it back the correct way. So I'm just using joist hanger screws. They're like 1.5 inches. They're really strong. Guys that I was watching on the videos, they had a nail gun, which would be nice. But our nail gun isn't set up for that we have. I don't know if I want to go buy one just for this. Someday I'll end up buying one and wished I would have had it now. Sometimes I'm hitting into these. You see a metal plate over here. I'm hitting into a metal plate, so I can't always. Sometimes I have to like line it up to go through the hole there, if I can get it. So now, well, as you can see, like the drywall would have been a problem there. Drywall now can go right here in the corner. Alright, sometimes you try, kind of feeling not too good about it, but you try anyway. I got rained out. It's coming down too much, too steadily, over too much time. I was getting very wet, ground was all muddy and stuff, so I decided to call it a day. I don't like it when that happens because it costs me a lot of, not a lot, but enough money to drive down and back every day. It's an hour round trip almost in a 15 mile to the gallon truck. So anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow, most likely, if it's not raining. Hopefully we can get back at it. If it continues to rain like this all morning, though, it's going to be a mud pit I'm not sure I'm going to be willing to deal with tomorrow. So anyway, we're going to do our best. I'll see you guys next time I'm out here.